Let's just keep life simple.
Hi folks, and welcome to In the Kitchen with Pete. My latest creation, I call them tomato pizza toppers. They're delicious. Great for dinner, great for lunch, great as an appetizer. And if you are looking for less carbs and like pizza, you're gonna like this one. At this time of year, tomatoes are so plentiful. I grow mine in the backyard, and you can always find local grown tomatoes in your grocery store. Well, you're gonna love this one. Let's get to it. I've selected some lovely tomatoes here. Now when you're slicing them, be generous. You want to get at least ½ inch or so slices. After they're all sliced up, we'll transfer them over to a sheet pan that's lined with parchment paper. If you grow your own tomatoes, you know what it's like. All of a sudden, in August, bam, you got so many tomatoes. I'm always looking for different things to do with tomatoes. Stuffed tomatoes is another one of my favorites. Episode 86 on In the Kitchen with Pete if you want that recipe. But I think you'll like this one too. So we're going to start out with some simple seasonings. A little bit of sea salt on each one. My tomatoes are sliced to about ½ inch. A little bit of fresh ground pepper. And some oregano. Geez, I love this little grinder of oregano. It's so handy. When you grind it, you can smell that fresh oregano. Love it. And that's it. We're going to get this in the oven, 400 degrees for 8 minutes, and then we'll come back and do the toppings.
Let's just keep life simple.
So the tomatoes are out of the oven. That just gave it enough time to absorb those seasonings and to soften up the tomatoes a little bit. Now, I've also set my oven now to a high broil. Okay, first I've got some fresh sliced mozzarella cheese. It's about ½ inch thick. That's our first topping. And then next, some pepperoni. This is your choice, whether you want pepperoni or not. It's depending on what you're having on the side. You know, if you're having some chicken and you're using this as an appetizer, then maybe you can skip the pepperoni. It's still delicious without it. But if you're looking for those pizza flavors, this will do it. And then next we're going to put some fresh basil leaves on top.
Let's just keep life simple. Let's just keep life.
There we go. And then some balsamic glaze. If you don't have this, get some. It's great to keep up in the cupboard. Great on salads. It's even delicious on vanilla ice cream. Believe it or not.
Keep life simple.
Back into the oven on a high broil. It'll only take about 4 or 5 minutes, just enough to start getting that mozzarella cheese nice and golden brown. Back into the oven.
Keep life simple. Let's just keep life simple.
Timer set for 4 minutes. It's gonna be delicious. Here they are, fresh out of the oven. Now if the toppings slide off a little bit, while they're fresh out of the oven, just simply slide them back on top, like so. And these little cheesy pieces will stay together when we take them off. Now let it sit for 4 or 5 minutes before we serve them up. So I let them rest for 4 minutes, and because they were on parchment paper, they'll just slide right off. Just use a spatula onto a serving platter. Oh man. And those little chewy bits on the side that are sitting on the parchment paper, they're the gold. Look at this. I think this would be a delight to serve at an appetizer party. Oh, doesn't that look great?
Keep life simple. Let's just keep life simple.
Now I think I best serve myself up one. Oh, look at that. Those nice gooey bits on the side. Beautiful. Let's give it a whirl. Get in there, the pepperoni. Now you're not going to eat this like a pizza, but the flavors. Oh, wow. You're going to love this one. You get that good flavor of pizza, the oregano, that balsamic, tomatoes, pepperoni, mozzarella. It's outstanding. Well, thanks for coming out and watching In the Kitchen with Pete. Until next time, see ya.
Keep life simple. Let's just keep life simple.